Good morning, my awesome friends and followers of Woodbridge's #1 YouTube. It doesn't matter. Anyway, thank you to those who continue to support the channel, and to the members, thank you for continuing to support the channel as well, as we head towards a direction of non-bullshittery. Yes, and yesterday has been a tremendous day, I'm going to be honest with you. Didn't really achieve anything in life, if I'm honest, apart from breathing, eating and sleeping, with coffee thrown in. But yeah, and I had a haircut. But apart from that, it's been good. I'm waiting on a parcel coming. They said it'll be here between 9 and 10. So there we go. And I dropped my son off at school this morning because he wanted me to. And I thought, oh, why not? It's free. Well, it's not. Fuel's expensive. But anyway, listen, thank you for the messages. And I've seen all the little shitty videos that people have been making. Listen, I'm going to point this out. I don't know what's happened with that woman, Holly. I won't mention her second name. I don't know what's happened. But it's quite clear that she's had a falling out with one of her friends, because one of her friends has emailed me a load of shit about her, and I'm not going to stoop to that level. And it's probably not her fault that she's on benefits. Maybe she's worked hard all her life. But I'm not going to divulge all that information. I think it's a terrible thing to do, to shit on your friends. It's awful. It's awful. Hopefully her friendship with her friend will fix. Anyway. And I didn't like the email. It was quite nasty. So there we go. So what else is happening today? Well, there's a lot going on in the world of nonsense, isn't there? The non-bullshittery part of it. Greta Thunberg, eh? I think that's her name. It doesn't matter. Anyway, she's been detained by Israeli Defense Forces, I mentioned yesterday. Now, this is what she's done. Greta Thunberg. Greta Thunberg gets detained and she starts shouting, I'm being kidnapped, I'm being kidnapped. She hasn't been kidnapped, she's been detained, which the Israelis have pointed out the difference to her between kidnapped and detained. They've showed her different videos. Anyway, listen. She did a little bit of a call out, didn't she, on social media? We need to go and protest. We need to go to protest. Go to the Swedish government and tell the I don't know if that's how she sounds, I'm just guessing. We need to tell them that we need to be released. We need to be released. Anyway, this is what's happened. The Swedish Prime Minister has stated, and I will quote, no, we are not going to negotiate with Israel. You knew the dangers. You went into a place when you were told not to. You put yourself in harm's way deliberately. So you will now have to wait till the Israelis are finished with you. And by the way, telling your fans to get in touch with the Swedish government has put Swedish lives in danger, because Swedish citizens abroad that need help from our embassy or need help from our ministry now can't get through on the phone lines because of your shitty little protesters clogging up the airwaves. So the answer is no. You put yourself in danger, you'll deal with the consequences. I just say well done to Sweden. Well done to Sweden. Well done. Now, what the Israelis are going to do, because they've made this quite clear, they're going to sit her down and they are going to make her watch what happened on October the 7th. They're going to make her watch it. This is, so you've come here to give aid to the people that did this. Okay. But you knew that you weren't allowed here. Well done. Yeah. Greta Thunberg has it all coming to her. It's her own fault. It's her own fault. And I seem to agree with what Israel's done to the boat, held them, and I seem to agree with the Swedish Prime Minister. Well done on him, eh? If it was our Prime Minister, they'd be like, well, if you let her go, we'll release 10 terrorists. Because our Prime Minister's weak, isn't he? Yes. And it seems that Meghan Markle is completely obsessed with the late Princess Diana, the England Rose, the People's Princess. The lady that had more partners than, I don't know, than a pop star. Yeah, she can't help it. She's trying to recreate all the events that Diana did, didn't she? Trying to the log fume and the looks and the everything. Everything's orchestrated. We're going to find out in years down the line that she did it deliberately to try and destroy the royal family. But she won't destroy the royal family. The only thing that Meghan Markle's done, in my opinion, is she helped us point out who the retard was in the family. And we went, oh, yes, yep, okay, yep, good. And we seem to got we offloaded him, which is great. Yeah, not all gingers, you know, we all have feelings as well, you know. Yeah, we do. Yeah. Well, where do we go from here, ladies and gentlemen? Well, Rachel Thieves has backpedaled, hasn't she? Yes, we all made videos about it. We said, winter fuel allowance, do not take it from the pensioners. It felt like they were trying to kill off the pensioners. That's how it felt like, the way they were being treated. You know, these pensioners, which, believe it or not, were young once. They worked all their lives. The majority of them worked all their lives, paid their taxes. In a time when things were hard. They own all the houses, don't they? They've paid off all their houses, haven't they? So how do we get rid of them? Well, if they've paid off all their houses, let's take away their warmth. You know, and when they pass away, we'll hit the house with inheritance tax, and then they'll sell it off. We'll get it cheaply in the government, and we'll be able to give it to foreigners. Yay! Isn't that what they think? Isn't it? That's how it feels. That's how it feels, if I'm honest. Yeah. Anyway, they're getting their winter fuel allowance back. It's alleged that anyone earning over £35,000 a year, which is a stupid thing to even say, won't get it. Anyone with over 35, that's just silly. They're pensioners. Of course not earning. Hopefully all pensioners will get it. Yeah. Let me know what you think. Do you think pensioners should get winter fuel allowance if they have never, ever, ever paid into the pot, taxes or insurances or anything? Just let me know what you think. Just a question. Just a question. Wow. I wrote here that the LA riots, I did a little video yesterday. The LA riots confuse me. The way they're behaving towards the police, throwing bricks off bridges into moving police cars. I mean, that in my eyes is attempted murder. The way that these people are behaving it's domestic terrorism. And the only way to deal with that is to send a message. Everyone that you capture, you either put them on death row or you give them life. You send a message to these people. That's what you do. Thing is, whenever you're carrying out these type of atrocities, these type of things in America, you know that the law enforcement could shoot you for looting, for loads of things that you still carry it out, which means you don't care. And if you don't care, why should law enforcement care when they approach you? Let me know what you think. Crazy, isn't it? And the UK military, believe it or not, is becoming lawless. Did you know that in 2024, there was 357 investigations? Yes, 55 alleged rape cases. This is within the military. And 229 sexual assaults within the military. What has happened to the UK's ministry? What has happened to the military? What's happened to them? You've lowered the standards to let shit join the military. And when you lower the standards and you lower the values and standards, selfless commitment, offensive spirit, loyalty, integrity, diligence, moral courage, and physical courage, when you lower the standards for that, you embrace scum off the street. That's what happens. So for those of you out there that were saying bring back national service, it would be a lot worse. When you force people to do something they don't want to do, it's never going to be done at a high standard. Anyway, listen everyone, I'm going to shoot off. I've got a parcel coming soon. I haven't even had a coffee this morning. I haven't even had a coffee. I need a coffee. But I got coffee yesterday. Got another supply from Soldier on Call Me. Thank you very much for that. I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to trying it in a minute, actually. Anyway, listen, everyone. Thanks for sticking with the channel. Thanks for sticking with me. Let's say a big, awesome hip hip hooray for all the pensioners out there that are getting their winter fuel allowance back. Hopefully they'll do a back payment. I'd like to think so. And yeah, it's all good. Anyway, listen. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Stay safe.